To change the display of objects in Civil 3D, you select a different style to assign to that object. To make it easy on you and your fellow comrades in drafting, if all of your standard styles that you or your CAD manager set up are saved in your template, then they are automatically available when you start new drawings from that template. With this configuration, you will not have to create or edit styles very often. Rather, you will simply switch between the list of available styles that you already have. To see this process, in the Toolspace, click the Prospector tab. Expand Surfaces and select the surface called EG. Right-click Surface EG and select Surface Properties. The Surface Properties dialog box opens. On the Information tab, you can see that currently there is a surface style consisting of contours 5 meter and 25 meter background. Change this to contours 2 meter and 10 meter background, and then click OK. You will see the contour interval change in the model space of your surface. Now, back to the surface properties again, and select a style that has nothing to do with contours. For example, slope banding. Click OK. And now in this drawing, you can see a slope analysis for the area of your surface. Another way to change the style of the surface is to select the surface in the model, then right-click and select Properties to access the AutoCAD Properties palette. Here, under Information, there's an entry for Style as well. Click the value field and you see the same list as the one that was in the Surface Properties dialog box. Additionally, you can select a style called No Display, which does not display any components of the surface at all. Understand that the data is still in your drawing, but nothing is being displayed for the surface object since the surface object style has nothing turned on. In many cases, this will help your computer to process the drawing faster because AutoCAD does not have to draw all those entities for the surface object. One thing to mention is that depending on what the surface is referenced into, such as a profile or a section, you may need to at least display the boundary. Occasionally, if no components are displayed in the style, then the program has issues sampling the surface later during profile creation. When you select the surface in the drawing, a context-sensitive ribbon appears where you can find the surface properties in the Modify panel. Expand the Surface Properties dropdown to open the Surface Properties dialog box of that surface. Now, if the style you are looking for is not in the Styles drop-down list, select the Edit button just to the right of the Styles list in any Object Properties dialog box. This gives you the option to create a new style, copy the current one, or edit the current selection. Whatever you choose will be remembered the next time you access this area of the box. So if you choose to edit the current selection, the next time you access the Object Properties and go to change the style, then the default option on the Edit button will be Edit the current selection. You can access all of these commands on the Settings tab of the Toolspace as well. But if you're in the middle of the command and need to create a new style quickly, you can do that right here without exiting out of the dialog box. Click the Settings tab of the Toolspace and then expand Surfaces and expand Surface Styles. You see the list of surface styles? Remember, anytime you see a style with an upper triangle chevron next to it, this indicates that the style is in use somewhere in your drawing. It may not be in use in the model or applied to an object, but it could be in use in a command setting. Also, when you right-click the style that is in use, you do not have the option to delete it. However, you can delete styles that are not in use by right-clicking them and choosing Delete. If deleting styles one at a time seems like a very tedious way to go about this and you have many styles that you want to delete, on the ribbon, Manage tab, Styles panel, you can use the Purge button. This sorts through the drawing and finds all the styles that are not currently being used and allows you to purge them. Also in the style log, you can toggle on the styles you want to keep and toggle off the styles you want to purge. There are a number of ways to manage and work with styles in the drawing, as well as a number of ways to find specific object styles and set those styles current.